Hello, Chris. Welcome. We kiss in Latin America. You need to get used to that. So, I've been telling them all these stories about Puss in Boots. The first question for you is, why did Puss in Boots deserve a movie all to himself? Is it something you knew ever since Shrek, that he had to have his own movie? And then how did you come up with the story?
Oh, well, all the characters in the Shrek world, by far and away, Puss in Boots was my favorite. So I always hoped that he would have one. Always knew that he could carry a film. I mean, he's this breakout star who deserved his own breakout movie. So
the story, because there's a lot of mystery behind this character, and nobody knows why he's running away from the law. And I already saw the movie, and I was just blown away by the way you webbed the whole story. So explain how you came about that.
Well, it's a redemption story for Puss in Boots. So he is an outlaw at the beginning of this movie, and in search of a way to clear his name and get back the life that he lost. And it's also a brotherhood story and a romance story with Kitty Softpaws, played by Salma Hayek. And it's all those things in one, all rolled into a giant adventure.
Okay, where does Humpty Dumpty, the Jolly Green Giant, all these, Jack and Jill, how did that come about to be a part of the story?
Well, it's Puss in Boots, and he's a fairy tale character, so he still lives in his version of a fairy tale world, where there are talking eggs, and there are giants that live up in the sky, and all kinds of fantastic things.
So how long did the movie take, and what was the production process? And then you have to talk to us about Guillermo del Toro, because we love him.
Yeah. I mean, Guillermo, I'm so blessed to get a chance to work with him on this film. And it was just by chance and just by fate, really, that he saw the film. We happened to be at DreamWorks. We happened to be showing the movie, and he saw it, and he fell in love with it, and then asked if he could be a part of it, which is like my idol, asking me if he wants to work on a film of mine. So, it took me all 1 second to say, yeah, when do you want to start? And he was amazing, such a great spirit, a great creative force, and a huge help.
How involved was he with the picture?
We would bring Guillermo in. It's funny because Guillermo didn't want to get too close. He wanted to stay objective, and so we'd bring Guillermo in every now and then, just show him artwork, let him react to that, or show him scenes from the movie just to get some tips, to get some help. Helping with characters, where we got into jams, with writing, everything, because the man is an incredible filmmaker, and we had him at our disposal. So I'm just so grateful, and it's such a great collaboration with him.
Now, another very interesting thing about the movie is the whole visual aspect, and of course the music, the dancing. Dancing was a huge part of Puss in Boots' life.
Yeah, it had to be. It felt like music and dance had to be in a Puss in Boots film. And Rodrigo and Gabriela played a big part in the composition throughout the film, and they were just an incredible addition to Henry Jackson's score, and dance scenes were fantastic and so much fun to do.
Okay, since everybody that's listening right now to you is going to see the movie, which was the most difficult and challenging scene to do?
It would have to be, look for I don't want to give anything away. It involves a beanstalk like that, and it involves it growing up into the heavens, so that took some time.
Great. So now, how is Salma Hayek casted?
Oh, she was, it had to be Salma Hayek. We had Antonio Banderas, and we needed a love interest for him, and she's the only one that I think can really just sort of match his presence, his power, and really stand up to him, and that's what the character needs to be. It's someone that can do everything that he can do, except a few even better. So they have just great chemistry in this film. They have this great energy, this great heat, and they just play off each other so beautifully.
Well, you were in Shrek, was it 2, 3, 4? Madagascar. And technology flies with time. You have not, bought your new iPad when there's another version. The same happens with technology and animation. How different was it doing Puss in Boots, can we say Gato con Botas, opposed to Shrek or Madagascar or any other of your past films?
can't really compare. The technology, it improves twice over every 6 months. So, you know, even as we were halfway through the film, technology had already passed us by, but what we were working with, I think, created such a beautiful, rich, immersive world. I mean, you'll see, just even in the clothing and the fur on these creatures, it's crazy. Yeah, you can reach out, you can touch these cats, and it's just it's really mind-boggling. I mean, it just, whatever you can imagine, you can really achieve with CG now.
Now, we know that computers is your biggest aid, but the human part of it is incredible. When you see